Yo, it's Real 92.3, man. Bootleg Kev, DJ Head.
West Coast.
In the building. Good
you
homie of
already
mine.
know what it is when you hear that.
Montana! Hey! First of all, a happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
congratulations. The single is gold, right?
Yeah.
No stylist, man.
Yeah, just got to go today.
Yo, you've been working on, I feel like you, even when you're not working, because you say you're kind of taking a rest, but I feel like you move around so much, man.
Yeah, but my rest is being in the studio. Well, that's like my vacation. Like I do whatever it is in the daytime. Nighttime, before I go to sleep, I just go in the studio, listen to some old school vibes, listen to some samples, listen to some beats, listen to other people's music. Just pick out what I like. Like music is like, it's like my vibe.
I think it's crazy, like, because when like you mentioned the sample shit, when I first really got hip to your shit was shout out to Harry Fraud. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like you guys have a crazy chemistry, and I feel like you're one of the few artists that can go to that place musically and then do like like you could kind of go anywhere you want in hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All full spectrums of the genre, whether it's some boom bap shit or some some trap shit. You know what I mean? Or some pop that shit. You know what I mean? So
I ain't never let them put me in the box. When you come out of New York, they
want to put you in a box.
Yeah.
Every time.
They want to put you in that, you gotta be a lyricist, you gotta be a cannabis, you gotta be like this, you gotta be that. I feel like I could be that, and that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
that's what makes it the greats, man.
No limitation to it. Yeah. So at the end of the day, when you see somebody like Jay do it, when you see, Jay and Cole play it, and you see this, and you see that, you be like, man, well, I can't do that.
Even like someone like Kendrick, like he's not a traditional sounding West Coast artist. You know what I mean? Like he kind of broke that mold of like what a West Coast artist is supposed to sound like.
But I come from Africa. Like I lived 13 years of my life in Africa, so Unforgettable was just something that was like given. It wasn't like something like I'm stepping out the box and I'm like in the middle, like in Hong Kong, like shooting a video, like you know what I mean?
No, facts.
One thing I always wanted to give you props on is you're not afraid to take risks musically. I think that's like so important right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, talk about some of the work you're doing, because I know you've been doing a lot of work over in your home country. Like obviously the video that was shot there was incredible, but like I know you've been doing a lot of humanitarian work over there, kind of shining a light on a lot of that shit that you've been up to.
But we when we first did Unforgettable, we went to Sobey Hospital. Shout out to Mama Hope. Shout out to Global Citizen. I'm the first rapper to ever, be ambassador. Just the whole family take me in like that and just understand like my cause and the people I'm trying to help. So like the first thing we did, the first project we did was Sobey Hospital. When we went there, it was like 2 rooms for 56 villages, 1 ambulance.
There was only 2 rooms and 1 ambulance.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
For 56 villages.
Wow.
Was that like 300,000 people?
That's crazy.
So now, once we got there, we came back. Now they have a hospital for the whole 300,000 people.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
And we're trying to get it up more for like 450,000 people over there. Then we left there, then went to Morocco. And, I come from there.
Yeah.
So I had to go back and do something there. So now we got schools for like a couple, a lot of kids. And I'm still trying to build like a music school over there because I feel like a lot of talent don't come out of Africa as a continent.
Yo, facts. I do feel like too, like, we had Wizkid up here about a year ago, and I really got to talk in and tap in with him, and there's so much like big shit going on in the music scene there, and like it's barely scratching the surface here.
Yeah, they don't shine light on it.
Right.
You think that's intentional?
No, I don't think that. I just think that you gotta give people what they know till they know you. So what I'm trying to do is just shine light, because the real talent is there.
Facts.
And this right now is in the dark. Like the blinds is closed.
Yeah, it's off the map right now.
Open the blinds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all the kids and everybody get a chance. Like let's say like ghetto kids, ghetto triplet kids. Like they're like my own kids. We just got them a house. For somebody that's that talented and that they have that platform, that like how they've been moving, there's no way that it shouldn't be like set up properly and just look Unforgettable alone. Look what Unforgettable did.
Right.
Once you just shine, that was the tip of the iceberg. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
No, I did like that you kind of changed the narrative on like showing off stuff on the internet, because like a lot of people be like, oh, they flossing, they showing this, but it's like
y'all could have easily have made that a video with a whole bunch of bitches on a boat in the ocean.
No,
like,
that was the first concept they gave me.
Of course.
Go to Miami behind.
Right.
So I'm going to Uganda. And Uganda is a place that nobody would just like wake up and want to go to. I just seen Kanye and Kim there. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I think Kanye
I would gladly say I open the door for people like and be like, you know what, I will go there. I mean, they got things for me even like besides because you know they have a lot of beautiful places, but it's more poverty than half of the country's under 15 years old.
Damn,
that's crazy, man. That's a lot.
That's crazy.
Like the ghetto triplet kids, like they 20 kids that live in one house.
That's wild.
That don't have, you know,
you got them a crib,
parents,
right?
And it was brought them a house so they could all, you know, achieve their dreams.
What made you want to go tap in on that level though? Because I mean, obviously you lived there, but to go back after.
Yeah, it's easy to like send a check.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
Like, just
like
sitting
do
that
the
over
text
and,
donation.
Let me tell you something. That was
Cash App.
That was I'm saying. A Nigerian vibe.
Right. Yeah.
No, but that was my first real vacation. I needed that.
Bad.
You know, because you gotta remember, like after Chinks passing away,
Rest in
after
peace.
Max being not around me, doing 75 years, after like losing on everybody, I was going through like this like little dark moment in my life. And I was like, you know what, I need something that's gonna rebirth me like spiritually, like on every level. So when I went to Uganda and I saw how them people was just rich in heart. And I learned you would never be rich unless you're rich in heart.
That's facts, man. You mentioned Max B.
That's dope.
You know, shout out to that wave, man. That I think Max B kind of fathered a lot of this shit going on in hip hop right now. The wave god, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is the latest with him? Because I saw something that he might be getting out sooner than everybody thought, but I don't know. You know what's going on with that?
We were just talking about it. Like 6ix9ine's little Max B.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they trying to give him
just except for Max B didn't have all the social media that 6ix9ine had. You know what I mean?
And look what they did to him.
True, man. Yeah, obviously 6ix9ine, a lot of people were looking at kind of like as the king of New York per se right now. He's hot, you know, one of the hottest kids out of New York. And you successfully came from that world and transitioned into being a superstar. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, you can't say you're the king of New York when Jay-Z's still alive.
Facts.
I didn't say he was the king. I said a lot of people.
No. I'm not saying you said it. I'm saying you can never say you're the king of New York when Jay-Z's still alive. Let's get to Nas.
Or Nas or 50 for that matter.
Yeah, let's get to Nas. Let's get. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I concur.
But I feel like, you know, where he at, he remind me of me and Max B on our Coke Wave days.
Yeah.
Coke Boys days, man. Yeah, but
But the thing is, y'all shit wasn't like that though. Like, yeah.
I don't know, some of them DVDs, but I used to have them Smack DVDs and shit back in the day.
I mean, French, y'all used to be wild. Y'all used to, but it wasn't like
Max B got 75 years in jail.
Bro,
What are you
my man is locked up.
No, I'm talking about blatant.
Do you know anybody in your life that got 75 years in jail?
No.
Exactly. So what you mean wild?
No, I know people that got
wild
abs.
mean before you say what wild is.
No, I'm just saying the temperament is not. It wasn't the same. You don't got like people don't hate you like that.
No. But let me tell you something.
I'm not talking about Max. I'm talking about you.
One thing about Max, right, and about me too, when we're doing the Coke Wave DVDs. When Max was doing it, why people loved him.
I used to sell those, by the way. Thanks for the, bootleg cap.
Yeah.
Bootleg cap. I was at the swap meet. You know what I mean?
No, let me tell you something. It's just like Max was fighting with Jim because whatever situation they had, right, over a contract,
I remember
that whatever relationship they had, but me just being, what would you do for your guy?
That was the Bird Gang shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What would you do for your guy? You stand by him,
right?
So that's what it was. So Max B was fighting for his freedom, whatever him and Jim had going on, right? So people understood, and that's what he was telling the people. That's what was going on. With this one, you don't even know what you're fighting for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I love 6ix9ine. Shout to the whole vibe, to his whole family. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. But they're always what Fat Joe was telling them.
Fat Joe gave him the most sound advice.
Fat Joe's telling me. That's why I love Fat Joe. Fat Joe. OG. Triple OG.
So okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, he was giving me and like same message.
The same game.
Like I remember.
He gave you that same game back in the day. Yeah.
Fat Joe's the one that walked me into Funkmaster Flex and told him like, yo, this guy's the highest kid in the street. Like let's stop letting him like, you know what I'm saying, this and that. But then I had to learn. I'm like, yo, once I start seeing whoop whoop, everybody disappear from around me, I'm like, it felt like that Bone Thugs video.
The Crossroads video, yeah. yeah.
You got to switch.
See you at the Crossroads, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember, people just start disappearing.
You know what I'm saying? Like you walking just like whoop whoop one by one. You be like, you realize you the last one. You be like, nah, somebody gotta be out here holding the, you know what I mean, for everybody.
Did you ever, because back then the hip hop police was a real prevalent thing. Was that ever something like that you felt like they were on your head at all?
What you mean? I was the #1 suspect, me and Max, in the city. You can ask him. Shout to Sean. Hip hop police.
It usually be on a first name basis with the head motherfucker that be on you.
He know. He gonna see this. Shout out to Sean. And we went from enemies to friends because I had to learn. Like, you know what I'm saying? These people out here is just like how you hire your security.
Yeah.
And these people, these hip hop police be out there. Sometimes they might be like preventing you from some shit that's about to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that. And he cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sean. But at the end of the day, you're being watched in New York.
What do you think you took away from Fat Joe's message that 6ix9ine obviously didn't take away? Because obviously you was able to transition in time or make a pivot at least.
Man, look, I don't blame 6ix9ine because once you start getting the bag, it's hard for you when you just came from like you can't afford to even like support your family and this and that. Then you start getting the bag. Then it's just like everybody's coming at you because whatever situation it is. Mm-hmm. Now you feel like you gotta protect yourself. Now you feel like you gotta, I'm saying, let the vibe be known that you really that guy and this and that, blah blah blah. But they don't know like when you like when you make it to this level. Knowing how to make music become 20%.
That is true.
Knowing how to survive and knowing how to know what you're going after, it's just like
that's where longevity comes into play.
How to move.
You know what I'm saying? We used to go from trying to drop a mixtape every week. Now, how long can I stay without dropping something?
Facts.
Wow.
It's the real success. Whenever I drop, I still have the same love.
That's true, man.
I fuck with that. It's
crazy too, cause like I remember when there was like a real weird cause I'm a big fan of yours, and I remember when the last Mac and Cheese project it came out, but then the release was like real weird.
Yeah, that's
this shit got all fucked up, and now we're with Epic. Yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out to Epic. What happened with that? Because with Interscope for a while, I felt and
we still
you still moved fucking units and had Lockjaw and all that
platinum,
shit. Of course,
no shopping, double platinum. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we
Lockjaw, one of my favorite records ever, by the way.
You know what I'm
I was
saying?
living in Florida when that shit came out.
So it's like the reason why, why it was a transition. I was on Interscope, then I went to Epic. Then after I went to Epic, I just wanted to do new music. Mm-hmm. Then it got leaked.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? But at the end of the day, we came right back with Jungle Rules, Unforgettable, 25 million sold. Like,
that's crazy, man.
That's like I'm like, Pop That, Ain't Worried About None. On all them records, you could put everything I put together was not bigger than my last record.
Which is insane to say, because I mean, before
as long as I do better every year.
Before good. Unforgettable, you could do like an hour of just shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
No, I could do.
Well, that's like excluding mixtape shit.
You could put anybody from my generation. You know what I'm saying? Like on that stage with me, and I'd be top 3.
Yo, you obviously, coming from a different country, being an immigrant. Shout out to Belly, who just put his album out. Who, you're on that album.
Yeah.
He just put out his album Immigrant, which is dope. I don't think enough people are talking about the album too. It's a great album. Everybody should check it out.
Especially for the climate.
Go get that Immigrant album.
I'm just curious, what is your take on the current climate for being an immigrant here in the United States with Donald Trump and all the fuck shit he's been promoting with all the caravan scare tactics and all that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like when you're a leader, the number one thing is you gotta lead by love. Like you can't lead by separating people. They try to separate people for years. and it did not work, and it's not gonna work, and it never worked. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the best thing to do is that's what's called United States. You're supposed to unite everybody together.
True. Yeah, that's true, man. That's big facts.
You know what I'm saying? How you the president of the United States and you separating people?
You lead them with fear. You know what I mean?
It's supposed to unite the people. You know, but at the end of the day, with the DACA program, what I did, I just, I grabbed a lot of kids and I put them back through school because he took away the DACA program.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like these kids, innocent kids that's going to school to become something.
And then they
never committed no crime.
They didn't do nothing.
Never did no scandals, never did nothing. And you just ripping them off.
It's when you really think about it, it makes you really
ripping
angry.
Off that carpet off their feet, that platform that, that was given to them because it's the land where dreams come true. This how I was able to come from North Africa, 13 years old, learn English, hustle, and became French Montana. This, what this vision is, the land where dreams come true. Now you got all these kids that's coming here. I'm saying I understand they committed crimes.
Innocent kids, man.
Yeah, and you just rip imagine somebody studying their whole time, like, yo, you can't go in there. Everybody ain't got money to do. Let me pay for
all the shit you need.
So now what you're telling me is you're gonna force these kids just to turn around to the other life, which is gonna be able to. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it, man. No, hey, man. You what you've been doing with your platform has been dope. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't think it's like. I didn't know about that you were helping the DACA kids out.
There's a lot of things you don't know.
That's what I'm saying. The fact that you don't, it's coming from the right place.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I be trying to promote it sometimes, but we're doing so many stuff, and just like, I want to spark the mind of like the world leaders, of people that's in position to help these people. But when I do it, sometimes I don't be thinking that much. So whenever I catch it, to put it on the platform, to broadcast it for all these celebs and everybody, I do it. But whenever I can't, I still do it because that's like just my energy. I just do it regardless.
Now I'm curious. Let's rewind back to the Coke wave days before you started making it in rap. You and I come from quite possibly the same background with selling certain things. What is the biggest loss French has ever taken in the streets, dollar amount wise?
Money?
Yeah, it could be like, I don't know, maybe some get caught up in the mail, or you know what I mean. Like what's the biggest L?
The biggest L I ever caused. Probably like 500,000.
Are you serious? Woo! You said that? You not crying?
I cried.
I'm about to say, what the fuck?
I cried at the time.
Hell yeah, you should have cried. You should be crying now.
Yeah, but it was me and a couple of my homeboys.
Damn, 500,000, bro. That's a big.
It was because of the homie?
No, he said it was it was all his homies. They took a loss together.
With my homies.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's part of the game, though.
That is part of the game.
Let me tell you something. When you be like, yo, how you feel like, what success is and who the winners in life is and this and that.
When you
the
can
only
back.
winners and the only successful people in life is the people that win after they lose.
Yo, when you
gotta lose it all to be a winner.
You gotta lose and bounce back.
Yo, that's the actual true, man. Like all the millionaires I know lost all their money at least 2 or 3 times.
But
what you do after you lose is what make you a real winner.
That's real, man. That's real.
So is the criteria to really win, you have to lose, or is it how you bounce back? Because I need to know the difference.
And you can ask anybody that won in life. Anybody. I'm sure 99.9% gonna tell you this where my rage came from. This how I even got bigger.
Became a beast.
Cause that's
put
the
your
energy.
Battery in your back.
As the energy, you know what I'm saying?
It's either gonna.
Just like when you're born into money, you don't appreciate it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Then when you hustle for your dollar, when you ask somebody on your block, you be like, yo, let me hold $5. What do you think they're gonna tell you? You gonna look at you like you got an eye right there on your forehead, like, hold what?
Yeah.
So that moment right there, you're gonna realize that nobody got your back.
That's facts,
and
man.
that's the moment you're gonna realize, I gotta get out here and get it. I can't believe this nigga looked at me like that.
That's
like, I'm not that nigga. Like, then you gonna go out there and get it just to shut him down. Then after you do that, you gotta make sure you support Mom Dukes because she has you and you don't want her to go to work.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta go out there and make sure little bros and them and your dogs, if you're running a real operation, that they straight.
I mean,
after that, you got look.
It's a lot.
I mean, the only thing you're right. You're probably right. I just disagree because I'm coming from a place of like I was in poverty and all this. So my motivation is different.
What
like
you disagree on?
My motivation, like
well, you've never lost that. Like
I've never lost. Like I didn't have anything to lose yet.
I mean, look, in my career, I've been fired and left for dead in this business 3 or 4 times, bro. And now I'm in LA.
Oh, okay, bet.
It's just adversity, man. It's either gonna defeat you and you out the game, and you just you know
any adversity, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Money. I'm talking about like you know what I mean. All honest.
Okay, bet. I would. Yo,
the new album. We got a title for the new album yet?
Nah, not yet.
You say it's about 80% done.
Yeah.
Who we working with on that? But we got Harry Fraud on the project.
Of course.
All
the way in. Executive producing.
Yo, man, I would just love like all Harry Fraud, even if it was a mixtape. Like if we get a
no, he's doing the whole album.
I just need but him. It's you, him, and Action Bronson. I just love to hear Action Bronson and Harry Fraud and French and Harry.
Action Bronson, yeah.
Bam Bam's that guy, man.
Yeah,
facts.
I love him.
Who else? Who can you tell us who's on the project besides Drake? Obviously.
Max B and Chinks.
Okay. Yo, how is Chinks family doing?
Doing great. You know what I'm saying? Doing great. Max B just called me today. It's just to see after everything that happened, like where everybody at now, and just
is he in good spirits?
Yeah. Max B, like I feel like I'm locked up when I talk to him.
Right.
His spirit is like on A1. Like he's one of them guys that he know how to bid.
Do we have like an idea when he's gonna be getting out?
I would say in a year, but we're gonna leave it in God's hand.
Hey man, that would be a beautiful thing.
Yeah, Max come home.
That collab project.
I had a dream he came home though, and I told him that, so I know he gonna come home.
I think so too, man.
For sure, yeah.
I think it's been a lot of like forward progression.
But when you know how to bid and you in jail, you're gonna live for a long time because your body's in the freezer. You're not out here. We might
eat McDonald's and going through the drive-through. It's late night.
We might be going through more shit than him out here.
That's true, man. Yo, it's been a long year in hip hop. We've lost a lot of people. Rest in peace to everybody who's passed in the last year. Rest in peace to Mac Miller, who I saw you were in with.
Yeah,
I saw that video. What was your relationship like with Mac? Because I felt like you guys, were cool.
Man, Mac used to always come through. Like we always chill, me, him, and Chinks, rest in peace. That's when I saw that video that I posted.
Yeah, the video about you kind of telling him like, yo, chill out.
Yeah, it's like some people know how to. When some people just be like.
Some people can watch that type of shit go on and just be okay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why it's good to make. Let's say if you make 100 million, 10 million, whatever you make, it's good to make it over 10 years than to make it in 1 year. And it goes back to the same thing with doing drugs or selling drugs, right? You always want to simmer, like you always want to chop it down because
you go too big, too fast, you end up locked up.
Too much money is not good for everybody. Too much drugs not good for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that discipline. And that discipline comes from you being grounded from people that's around you. Because sometimes you're not going to be able to make every decision. And you gotta be able to have somebody around you who's gonna trust and make them decisions for you. I'm not saying I could have saved them if I was around them, because I had did another interview and it was like, I'm like, when I saw him, he was already going hard. And that was when Chinks was alive. That's what that video came from. And I caught the chills when I saw that video because him and Chinks is gone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I'm still here, you know what I'm saying? So I just preach, man. I just tell people that's around me, if I got love for them, like, yo, bro, look, this will work for me. Like, you're doing too much right now. No, I got it. All right.
Yo,
that's good to have a homie though that's gonna tell you when you got like something in your teeth or you know what I'm saying. Hey, you got some deodorant on your shirt or
that's like that.
Right.
Yeah, it ain't that kind of love I ain't no more.
Yo, I'm just thinking about that. Like that Jinx and Mac are gone. That's.
Bro, if I was watching that video, it was like chills. Imagine.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Sitting down with 2 of your dogs, and like 2-3 years later, they both gone. You still here. You start thinking like.
Have you talked to Puff since the passing of Kim?
Yeah, rest in peace.
That's
Kim.
A real tough loss too, man.
Man,
I know you and Puff are real close.
My dog, man, he's such a beautiful person, and Kim, she's an angel. I ain't never even meet nobody like her. Like she's just like a mother, a best friend, a G, somebody you go to for advice. Somebody's she see you doing something wrong, she gonna tell you. She have fun. So this loss is really hard on the family, and I want to give a big shout out to the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we just we had
Justin.
We had him up here. Yeah.
Yeah, Justin, Christian, Quincy, the baby girls. I mean, the whole family. I feel like everybody. It's like a big family with Puff.
That's what it feels like over the years. Like he always has kind of had the same people around him.
Man, yeah, he's a great guy. So I hope God stay next to him for these tough times. You know what I'm saying? Because these are real crucial times.
There was a point in time where I was like hoping that there would have been a Ross French like collab mixtape because y'all was making so much crazy music together. I feel like lately there's been a lot of collab albums coming out between artists. Like Future and Juice WRLD just dropped. Like hella people are dropping shit together. Who's an artist that you would see yourself doing a whole album with?
Man, right now?
Yeah, right now.
I got like 3 done with 3 different artists, but I never put them out.
Oh, really? Yeah. Who? But who?
I mean, even before Drake and Future had their thing, me and Future had a mixtape.
Oh shit! So that's just sitting there on hard drive somewhere.
Yeah, it was called Medusa.
Really?
It's still sitting there.
You can drop that thing, bro.
Gotta finish that, man.
Yeah, I mean,
you got 2 other ones locked in?
Yeah, got one done with A$AP Rocky. I never put out.
Fuck. Shout out to Future.
Fuck Future.
But fuck Future.
Well, you gotta hear the other. What's the other one?
Nah, I don't even want it.
What's the other one?
Nah, honestly, they all fire.
Nah, but A$AP Rocky and French. Come on, man.
What's the other one? You got one more?
It's done. Done.
Hey, you know what sucks? You know what sucks now though?
The third one is me and Sway Lee. That's already done.
Shout out to Sway, man.
That's fire.
Which one y'all want to see?
A$AP Rocky.
I want to see
question. There's no question.
Yeah.
Which one?
I'm gonna say Sway, just because it's different.
Might drop all 3 of them.
How much of the Sway Lee project was recorded at Molly Moss house?
80%.
Right.
Shout out to Molly Moss.
Shout out to my brother Mo, man.
Yeah, yo, but that's I love like how the mall spot me because that's how Sway Lee got Power Glide because I was in there just making beats and he came in just to did the Power Glide and I was like yo, I'm like you can have it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's you.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, no, an A$AP Rocky French project is something that would be, especially if the production is fucking knocking.
Or Harry Farr.
Oh man,
produce the whole thing.
I'll pay you $100 just to listen to it.
He just want to hear it.
I just want to hear that shit, man. Shout out to
Harry Farr did the whole thing.
Yeah, that's something we gotta. Hey, man, listen. You know what sucks is I feel like nowadays it's so much harder now to do some shit like that because like mixtapes are kind of dead. Like you wouldn't want to just drop some shit like that on Dat Piff because it ain't the same anymore.
That's the reason.
Now you got to drop it on everything, and with that, now all the labels got to agree on the shit. It's like you just can't put out shit like
that's been the thing. Like, yo, people don't know. Like I got like 17 projects out. Like people probably found out about French Montana. They don't forget about it.
Nah, man.
They don't know like all the me like when 3 6 Mafia tapes, me and like Gucci tapes, like me and you know what I'm saying. The whole Coke Boy series, Mac and Cheese series,
of course,
Laundryman series.
Man, I sold a lot of that shit, man. Listen.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just like found out about French Montana, but they don't know. Like I got like, so I'm trying to like graduating. You know, it's like you always pushing myself for growth. You know.
That's facts. When's the last time you talked to Ye?
Right before No Styles came out.
I feel like it's a good thing. Seems like he's out the sunken place right now.
No, you know how you
like
just
he's in a good place
let me tell you
now.
something. Yeah, he's very smart.
I feel like his heart's always in the right place.
Yeah,
it's always no matter what, his heart's in the right place. I just feel like I got homies like it's hard. I
mean, one of the highlights of my career was to shoot a video with Kanye and Nas.
Yo, that joint was insane. That song was crazy. It was like at the airport.
It was.
That was my favorite song. That was off the project that like leaked.
That was Wave God. The Wave God project. That was a mixtape I put out.
Okay. Yo.
That was the first place they shot Kanye.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, I remember it was.
Oh, I love that movie. Nick Cage. Yeah, fire.
So we was the only people that ever shot a video there.
Yeah, that song was fire, man.
Me and him and Nas, and just like I remember just walking out the trailer, just looking, I see Kanye
see
to my
Nas
left
and
and Nas
Kanye.
to my right. I say, you know what?
I made it.
I made it.
Hey, you just talked about real
That's
quick.
facts.
You just talked about how having people around you to help guide your decisions and stuff like that. And now that Kanye is obviously, not obviously, but he's making different decisions. You feel like that's what he need to, because he actually said that like his boy's not around.
Yeah,
he moving back to Chicago.
I mean, you know what? Let me tell you something. Kanye is somebody that might throw you off. This might all be a vibe, because I know he's a real smart guy. This might be all like something that he
finessing everybody.
Yeah. Like, there's nobody that successful in life. There's nobody doing all that. And like Kanye is a very smart guy. He's a genius in that studio. Like me and him in the studio, like we record like 10 songs one night with him just.
That's crazy.
That's vibing. Like,
That's a fucking project.
So that's
right
a whole
there.
project too.
That's another one.
That's another one.
No, but him was just like, he'll mumble through the whole vibe, but give you a hook, then give you a verse, then
Give you the melody,
yeah,
give you
catch him in the
the
vibe.
idea.
No, I'm saying like a dope guy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, sometimes everybody go through their hurdles.
Hey, what do you do in your all I see you doing is super awesome shit, whether it be with some of the most beautiful women that we've ever known in this, generation of ours, or going on, private jets flying. But what do you do,
or
like
building hospitals?
when you at the crib and shit? You watching Netflix? What are you watching on TV? Like, what are you doing in your free time? You know what I mean? You play video games.
Man,
What's French Montana doing?
Playing with my dogs and in the studio and just staying around family and just
You ain't
shine.
binge watching no TV shows.
loving hip hop.
Oh man, I can't fuck with you on that. That's a guilty pleasure.
That's the most ratchet shit ever. I love that shit.
It like never stops either. I
love that shit.
Yo, that's what's up, man.
Nah, but I be in there just like, watching like a lot of I be listening to a lot of Salif music. I don't know if you know about him from Africa.
Salif.
I be watching like a lot of document. Like I watch Eric Clapton documentaries.
I
watched that.
Did you watch the new Bar Marley documentary? It's fire.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. You gotta check that shit
I be
out.
just trying to like, catch up with my creativity, like with all the music, with all like the visuals and all the, that's how I found the kids in Uganda.
That's crazy.
But my whole thing was like, I know I'm not gonna be the one to make a change, but I know something I'm gonna do is gonna spark that leader that's bigger than me is go over there and do that.
That's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful thing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You think Kanye would have been to Uganda if I never been to Uganda?
Nah. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
I don't know. It's hard to.
I didn't think Kanye ever was gonna go. I didn't think
question.
Kanye ever was gonna go to fucking Wyoming. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Uganda is different.
That's a fact.
No, I agree.
Uganda is different.
Yeah.
Wyoming is not.
Right.
Wyoming, you don't pay taxes, so
They don't.
nah, you don't pay taxes in Wyoming. So look,
Few states.
Uganda. So you forgot about Morocco, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, South Africa. You're gonna go straight to Uganda. Not even Kenya,
Right.
Not even, like those are the Nah, you right. I see you.
I see you out here. You out here starting.
No, I'm saying, look, I don't care if for anybody. Like, I just know that I showed like this.
So where you going next,
I'm
French?
proud of him for doing that.
No, I think for sure.
What's the next stop? Where we going in and building a
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Hey,
So go in there and put in some running water, some.
We'll find out how they scamming everybody so I can get in.
hey, shout. Hey.
Allegedly. They locking motherfuckers up in hip hop.
I appreciate him keeping it funky because, man, them Nigerians got the scammer shit on lock. Say what? Oh my God! You go on Craigslist, see some shit for like.
But my whole goal is though, I just want to shine light on all them kids out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it really hurt when I went out there and I just see how people steal everything but don't give nothing back.
That's facts, man. Before you get up out of here,
We did want to. Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
I was gonna say we did want to give you props on your track record too.
Thank
you know
you,
what I'm saying, in hip hop.
yeah, for
Thank you.
sure.
As far as
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, yeah. Well, we were talking. You probably got
the best track record in hip hop.
You got the best. You got the best hit list in all of hip hop.
No, man, stop.
We just giving you props, friends.
We're not saying any names.
We're just giving you
French
props.
Montana, a legendary.
I want to say it to your face because we said we was on the radio earlier.
Legendary in different forms.
You know what I'm saying?
Sniper.
When it's women, if it's hip hop, if it's fucking humanitarian work, yo, watch out if French is around.
Okay, let me ask you this then, friends. Let me ask you this. Is there anybody that you might have a crush on that you haven't had a chance to meet personally?
Like maybe a childhood. Like I want to meet J-Lo, man. Like
yeah, me too.
That's the only one.
Well, A-Rod got that bad,
but I just want to meet her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
What's the girl from Avengers?
Scarlett Johansson. What are you talking about?
Cat.
Which Avenger?
Which Avenger? Which superhero?
Which one? Can she fly? Which
the
one?
little Asian chick who's always with the guy with the bow.
Wonder Woman, I think.
Oh, Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. You right.
West Coast.
I ain't mad at it.
French Montana, goddammit, everybody.
Hey, Montana, we appreciate you coming through.
We out here.
Boom.
Hey, what's her name?